Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Jennifer Davila, but everyone calls me Yenny, and we are jumping right into it with another cleaning video. I'm going to be focusing on my bathroom and my bedroom. This is going to be a semi-deep clean. It's going to be a little bit more than just your regular everyday cleaning, but a little bit less than a full-on deep clean. And like I said, I am just jumping straight into this because I really needed to stop procrastinating and just getting it done. Now, I hate cleaning the bathrooms, but the only thing that does make me enjoy it just a little bit, and really I wouldn't say enjoy it, but just maybe not focus on what I'm doing as much, or just like the cleaning part of it, and just focus more on the music, and that is by putting on music. So that is why also I hardly talk to you in this video at all, you guys, at least not while I'm cleaning, because I did put on my music, and like I said, that just makes it a little bit more enjoyable, or maybe a little less dreadful, and it just makes the day go by faster and not make it seem so much as a chore. So I am listening to Grupo Firme this time around, or Grupo Firme radio. Sometimes I'll listen to my Audible, but I didn't want to have my earbuds in because I do have my grandbaby here with me. You can't see him right now, but he is there with me. He is in my bedroom, and I'll actually show him to you here in a little bit and see what he's up to. So as you can see, I am wiping everything down off of my little skincare organizer thing right here. I used to have a white spinny one, but I got tired of that one, and this is the one I replaced it with. I'm also going to be wiping down the shelves over here to my right side, which those shelves were so dusty. That definitely needed to be done. I hadn't done that in a while. This little cart thing, that was pretty clean. I get to that pretty often, but other things just get left behind. And you guys, since I just talked to my son while I'm editing this video, let me share a little update with you guys from him, because I do still get a lot of new subscribers. Well, not a lot, because I don't have a lot of subscribers to begin with, but I do get one here and there every once in a while from the family day and graduation day videos for his Army graduation and the family day. And that was back in September, I believe. From there, he went to Georgia. He was doing basic training at Fort Jackson in South Carolina. From there, he went to do his job training in Georgia. He graduated from there in March. And right now, he is actually in Hawaii. That is where he is stationed at. And he is doing so good. He likes where he's at. He loves what he's doing. Mentally and physically, he is doing so well. So I am so proud of him. And I just feel so at peace with where he's at in his life. And he said he is saving up so that he could come and visit us again during his Christmas break. So that's probably the next time that I'm going to see him. So I cannot wait for that. So what are you guys up to? Do y'all have any plans? Any summer plans? There's like 2 weeks left of school, and I don't know about y'all, but I am excited for that. I don't even know why. Jaden is 17 years old, and I'll probably still be taking care of my grandbaby, so I don't know why I'm excited for it, but I am so excited for school to be done for a little while. Maybe it's just all the early mornings and all the early breakfast that I make for Jaden, which of course I don't have to do, but I feel like that's part of my job, and I really do enjoy it, but I do want a little bit of a break. And I think one thing that we're really trying to do is go to Florida, but I really need to start looking at some hotels or some Airbnbs and get that booked, because if I don't do that ahead of time, it's just not going to happen. And my husband has been telling me to do that, but I have just been procrastinating. I really need to sit down and get that done. Otherwise, we're going to end up going nowhere. Jaden is in his junior year of high school, and he is ready to be done also. He has been trying to convince me of why he really doesn't need to be there on the last week of school, which of course is just not flying. I'm like, Jaden, no, you are going to school on the last week. His reasons are they already turned in their Chromebooks, so they're doing no work. They've already done all the tests. He's exempt from all the final exams. And also he said something about not having any absences the last quarter or something. I don't know, but he made it seem like he was saving those up so that he could use them now. I was like, no, that is not how it works. This is not PTO. You don't get to save up absences to use them on the last week of school. So no, he is definitely going to school. I might let him miss miss the very last day of school and just let him off the day before. I want to say we did that last year, and just having that one extra day off for him for some reason is like such a big treat, because while everybody's last day is going to be one more day, his was already done because it was the day before. So it's like everybody else still has one more day of school while he's already done. So I'm thinking I'll probably let him do that, although I haven't told him yet because I'm still deciding. Okay, so I have been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and I am still on the vanity part of this bathroom, but I am almost done. This is probably what got the most cleaning. The rest of it, the toilet and the shower, just got the simple everyday kind of clean, but I did want to spend a little extra time here on this side, and now I am going to finish off by turning on a little candle, leaving this area nice and clean before we move on. And that is what my grandbaby is up to, you guys. He has been right there the whole time. I did tell him to stop jumping on the bed because he was making me nervous. And we are going to make that bed a little bit later, you guys. Like I said, I really just needed to come in here and start cleaning this bathroom and stop procrastinating. So the bed and everything else had to wait. And speaking of school, you guys, my grandbaby will be turning 3 this August, which means next August, 2027, he will be turning 4, which is school age, you guys. And that means I only have one more year of babysitting him left before he starts school. That is just so crazy to me, but time flies, and I know it's going to be here before we know it, especially this next year, you guys. I feel like it is going to go by so fast. You know how when you want time to speed up, it just seems to go by slower, and the truth is the same for the opposite. When you want time to slow down, it just seems to speed up. And this next school year being Jaden's senior year, there's going to be so much happening, and I really want that time to slow down and to make it last. That I know it's going to be the opposite. It's going to go by so fast. I cannot believe that Jaden will be starting his senior year come this August. That is so crazy, because for the last 21 years, I believe, my oldest is 25, so since he was 4. So yeah, the last 21 years I have been having kids in school, and after this year I will be done. That is so crazy to me. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. And then my grandbaby's gonna be starting school, so yeah, I don't know. That's just gonna be a whole new life for me. We are almost at the end, you guys. I got the vanity clean, the toilet clean. I'm going to switch out this shower curtain, just the liner, and then I'm going to quickly scrub down the tub, put everything back, and we are done here. This was a bit of a chattier vlog since I didn't actually get to speak to y'all during all of this cleaning, and I didn't want to bore y'all with just constant music and constant cleaning. So I guess I thought it was a good time to give y'all kind of a little bit of a insight into what's going on in my head. And basically that's it. I'm thinking about summer coming. I'm thinking about senior year coming. I'm thinking about my grandbaby starting school. I do have a dual citizenship update, so watch out for that vlog. That one should be coming in the next video or two. So stay tuned, and don't forget to turn on your notifications. It's been a while since I talked about that, but that is still an ongoing process. Okay, let's finish up here so we can move on. right, you guys, moving on to the bedroom. This is also going to be a semi-deep clean, somewhere in between just a regular everyday clean, but a little bit less than a full-on deep clean. And I did go ahead and also clean the other bathroom, and while I was doing that, I was letting my phone charge because cleaning this bathroom took a lot longer than you would think. But I was enjoying the music and just taking my time and not being so pressured into just like hurry up, finish up so I can get this out of the way. I slowed down and took my time and just listened to my music. And as you can see, my grandbaby's choice of toy this time was some pool noodles that he got from my pink room. I actually have those in my closet, and I use those for my boots, for the longer boots, so that they can stand up. I use the pool noodle, put it in there, cut it to size, and that way those longer boots just stand up. And now I'm cleaning my side table. I'm trying to decide what to do with these coupons. It's those like $20 off of $100 type of things that only work for a certain month. I think I ended up keeping one of them, but I usually just throw those away because I never use them. The month always passes by. I never remember to grab them. I don't want to just keep a whole bunch of coupons in my purse, so I end up just throwing them away because I know like they're just trash. I'm not gonna use them. They're just taking up space, just making a mess. But like I said, I think I did put one in my drawer, and I don't even know what it's for. I don't know what month it's good at. Are y'all good about using those? I feel like I should be a little bit more. Like maybe I could save some money, or would that just be an excuse to go shopping? Which I definitely don't need to do that anymore. I think I'm actually going to put away a little shopping haul here in a minute. I don't think I show you what all I bought, but you can kind of see it while I'm trying to organize it and put it away. So in my mind, I am getting ready for summer, for these warmer months that are coming. I feel like that's why I've been doing a lot of shopping lately, but I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I think I have everything that I need, even though, to be honest, I really didn't need anything. It was just certain items that I wanted, but I feel like I am all set for the summer, except for bathing suits. Now that I think of it, I do not own not even one bathing suit because, first of all, I just don't like them. I don't like bathing suits. If I do wear one, it has to be with a cover up or something. And the ones that I had, I think I got rid of them last summer because all of them I had for a while, and I don't think we had any like water trips planned out or anything like that. I think when we went to Florida, we ended up in Florida after my son's graduation, and I ended up buying a swimsuit there. And that one I think I got rid of because it was just a little too skimpy for me, you guys, which I didn't wear it like that when we were in Florida. I had some little shorts and a little shirt over it, and I don't go in the water anyways. I don't like going in the water. I'm scared of it, and I don't know how to swim, which is probably why I'm scared of it. I've tried to learn, but it is not happening, and I am okay with that. That is not something that I want. That is not something that I wish I knew how to do, even though I know it would be helpful and useful and could save my life at some point. But I am good with just sitting on the beach, watching the waves, reading a book. Like, that is what I like to do. That is why I like to go to the beach. It's not to get in the water. It's just to enjoy all the vibes around, the sounds, the views, just the relaxing peacefulness of it all. But I do want to find some swimsuits, but some modest swimsuits. I have been seeing some that have kind of like a built-in little skirt, or some that are kind of like two-piece, but it's like a swim short and like a full covered or full length top. I don't like showing my stomach, and I don't want my bottoms to fit the way underwear would, if that makes sense. So I think I want some like little like swim shorts, or like I said, those ones that have kind of like a skirt built in. You guys, I grew up Mexican, like old school Mexican. We would go to the lake and get in the water in shorts and a t-shirt. We had to be covered up, and so I never got used to wearing bathing suits. And I don't know if it's a Mexican thing, but I'll watch videos like on YouTube of people that live in Mexico, like in beach areas, and there are so many people there in t-shirts and shorts. Now, I won't do that, but I do want my bathing suits to be a little bit more modest because that's just what I'm used to. Or rather, I never got used to wearing just a bathing suit with nothing over it. I've seen a lot of pretty cover-ups, so that's another option too. Okay, so I am still over here wiping things down, wiping down all the furniture in here. My last decorating video was quite a while ago, and there have been some new changes in here, but all of that happened while I was taking a break. And I also got rid of my diffuser that was in here. I decided to go back to candles, you guys. I just enjoy those a whole lot more. They just seem a lot more relaxing to me, and they smell a lot better than the diffuser. And since Jaden had actually broken broken his diffuser, I went ahead and give him the one that I had in here. These little shelf pieces are also fairly new with the owls and the pots. Those were thrifted, but the little owls were from Amazon and the shells were from, no, the owls were from Hobby Lobby and the shells were from Amazon. And my beautiful antenna here is from Walmart. That has to stay there, you guys. We need that. My husband likes to watch the local news every morning, so that is how we get signal. And now the last thing that I'm going to do in here is put away these clothes. This is from our last little shopping trip that we made. My husband really needed some more work shirts. That was the main reason for us going shopping. And then of course I picked up a few little extra items. So we were mainly there for some work shirts, which my husband likes to use the ones from Colombia. Those work really well for him. He works in construction, so a lot of times he is outside working. So those protect him from the sun. And then also his work can be very rough. And those ones from Colombia just seem to be very well made, and they just last a lot longer than any of the other ones. Like, they don't get snagged, they don't rip or anything like that. If we do get rid of them, it's just because they are so old. They have stains, they get paint on them, all kinds of like building material on them, and that just makes them look dirty even though they are clean and there is nothing wrong with them. You guys, I have these two pairs of pants that are very similar, and I don't think I need two of these. I'm gonna keep just one, but I need y'all to help me decide. They are both like these pull-on dressy pants. They're both black. They both have this like belt that you tie into a bow. I feel like they are way too similar to keep both of them, so I'm gonna do a little try on here for y'all. Here is the first pair. This pair is a little bit more fitted, like all the way around the legs and the ankle. It fits pretty good. I do like it. They both have pockets. So this is number one. And here is the second pair. This one is a little bit looser. It also has pockets. The difference with this one is that on the top above the belt, it does have these like little ruffles, but I do like it. But again, I do think it is just way too similar to the first one. I really can't decide. I kind of like the way both of them fit, so I don't know. I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep. You will see here in a little bit that after I showered and got ready, I did end up keeping this pair on, and that's just because that was the last thing I was wearing and it was clean. And I kind of wanted to see how I felt in this one, and then my idea was like the next day I'll wear the other one and just see which one I like better. But I definitely do not need both of them. All right, you guys, it is later in the day. It is 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. My grandbaby is gone for the day. Jaden already got out of school, but he's running an errand for me right now, so he'll be here in a little bit. And I am going to make tortas today. That is what's on my meal plan, but I actually didn't buy torta bread. I found these sub rolls, so that's actually what we're gonna make our tortas with. So I don't know if it's still considered a torta or a sub sandwich, but this is what we're using. And then everything that I would typically use for a torta de jamon. So I have my canned pinto beans, that's what I'm using. I have some pre-shredded lettuce already. I took the easy way out this time, and an avocado. My husband will have onion in his, but he's still at work, so I won't make his until later. I also have some queso fresco and queso Oaxaca. I have the ham that I will be using, some mayo, Miracle Whip for me, and just the regular mayo for Jaden. And then also some jalapenos. And this is probably just gonna be for me and my husband, so Jaden won't have any of these. And then our sub rolls. So I already have my comal preheating over here, and I'm just gonna first get my beans heated up and mash them so that those will be ready to go. So let me do that and then I'll show you how I make these tortas. Okay, so I have my refried beans here ready to go. I also fried my ham a little bit. This is just for me and Jaden. He will probably have 2 and I'll just have 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my bread, get it toasted, and then we'll put these tortas together. I'm only making mine and Jaden's right now, and he is going to have 2 and I will have 1. I'm going to split my bread, put mayo on it, and then toast it. It tastes extra good like that, you guys. And like I said, I'm using just the regular mayo for Jaden and the Miracle Whip for me because Miracle Whip has a lot less calories than the regular mayo. And I do also just enjoy the flavor of the Miracle Whip. I've tried light mayo before and I just do not enjoy that for some reason. It tastes different to me and it looks different. The look, I don't like it. I'd rather use Miracle Whip. So for Jaden's torta, I'm still calling them tortas, you guys. He is getting beans on the bottom, and then I'm gonna put some cheese on it. I put just a tiny bit of shredded cheddar cheese because that's all that was left in that container. So I went ahead and used it all up. Then I used the Oaxaca cheese. I'm gonna put a little bit more mayo in his and 3 slices of the ham. I'm going to top it with some lettuce, and that is going to be it for his. He does not like raw onion or tomato, so that is all he gets. I'm going to make both of them the same way. And look at how good this looks, you guys. So delicious. And he ate and finished both of them. Now for mine, I'm also going to start off with some beans, a little bit of queso fresco, and some Oaxaca cheese. I do not add extra mayo to mine, and I only use 2 slices of ham for mine. I also added some avocado. I love avocado, but I also don't love raw onion or tomato. I do like some lettuce, but I skipped out on the lettuce this time. I really only enjoy lettuce in a salad, actually. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but that's the way it is. I usually don't add lettuce to anything unless it's in a salad. Okay, you guys, and here is my torta. I have avocado in mine. Jaden does not like avocado. That is why he didn't get any. So for dinners, you cannot get any quicker and easier than this. And we do have this every now and then, so I already know this is good, but I always like to have a little bite with you guys. So also, I need a jalapeno. Let me get my jalapeno. Okay, I have my jalapeno. I just like to have mine on the side, not actually in my sandwich. So let's take a bite. That is so good, you guys. I don't know what it is, but it tastes delicious. Toasting the bread with the mayo makes all the difference. Also frying your ham, that tastes so, so good. I need to stop taking more bites and actually sit down and enjoy my dinner. So that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you liked all the cleaning motivation. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.